So here's the thing nobody tells you about Hyundai EVs. They are basically two different car companies wearing the same badge. One of them builds some of the best electric vehicles on the entire road. The other one made a couple of cars so problematic, they are still sitting on used lots waiting for buyers who do not know what to look for. So today, 3 worst Hyundai EVs to walk past, 4 best ones to chase. By the end, you will know exactly which is which. So this one is the original Hyundai EV, the Pioneer. And the reason it sits at number 3 instead of number 1 is just that it never set itself on fire. Everything else, rough. The original Ioniq Electric came with a 28 kilowatt-hour battery and a real-world EPA range of 124 miles. So in 2017, when public charging was rare and nobody else had anything much better, that was fine. In 2026, it is like showing up to a marathon wearing flip-flops. You can technically finish the race, but every other runner is going to feel sorry for you. Charging stations these days assume you have at least 200 miles of range, so you arrive with 50 miles left and have to babysit the car for an hour just to get home. Then there is the reliability. The What Car? Reliability Survey ranked the Ioniq Electric dead last out of 18 electric cars in its class. It also carries an open recall NHTSA campaign 21V944, covering about 2,679 U.S. cars for an unstable electrical ground that can drop the car into limp mode at highway speed. So the original Ioniq Electric proved Hyundai could build an EV. It is not the one you should be living with. So this is the one where Hyundai got close to a great EV, and then the battery started literally catching fire. And I do not say that lightly. Here is what happened. The 2019 and 2020 Kona Electric used lithium-ion cells made at LG Chem's factory in Nanjing, China. And inside some of those cells, the anode tab was folded during manufacturing in a way that could short the cell from the inside. So in 13 documented cases worldwide, the car caught fire, often while sitting in someone's garage, fully charged. So picture parking a small bomb that has a roughly 1 in 1,000 chance of going off overnight. Nobody wants that. NHTSA campaign 21V127 covered 4,696 U.S. Kona Electrics, plus 2 2020 Ioniq Electrics. So the fix involved either a battery management software update or, in many cases, a full battery pack replacement. So if you are looking at a used one of these, run the VIN through Hyundai's recall lookup before you sign. If the work has not been done, walk away. There is no negotiating room here. So this is the one that hurts to put on the list, because the Ioniq 5 is genuinely a brilliant car when it works, but the early ones have a problem so widespread that Consumer Reports flagged it as the single highest part failure rate they have ever recorded for an EV. It is called the ICCU, the Integrated Charging Control Unit. So think of it as the heart of the car's electrical system. It manages charging, both fast and slow. And crucially, it keeps your little 12-volt battery topped up. When the ICCU dies, the 12-volt slowly bleeds out. And when the 12-volt is dead, the car can lose drive power while you are driving. So we are talking about being on the highway when the dash lights up and the car just coasts to a stop. It is like the brain telling the heart to stop pumping mid-jog. Hyundai issued recall 24V868 covering 2022 through 2024, Ioniq 5s, 2023 through 2025 Ioniq 6s, and several Genesis EVs that share the same part. So the fix is a software update plus often a full ICCU replacement. So before you sign on any used Ioniq 5 from this window, run the VIN. If the ICCU work has not been done, that is the leverage that matters. Now, enough of the negatives, and it's time to see the positives. So we kick off the best list with the affordable one. The 2025 Kona Electric is the cheapest way into a current Hyundai EV, and quietly, it is also the one Hyundai fixed without anybody really noticing. Here's what changed. The new Kona Electric uses different battery cells than the troubled 2019 and 2020 cars. So no more LG Chem Nanjing drama. It also runs on a simpler 400-volt architecture, which means it sidesteps the ICCU mess that hit the 800-volt Ioniq family. So the two biggest historical Hyundai EV horror stories, neither one of them applies here. It is like Hyundai went back and rebuilt the house without the wiring problems. Range lands at 261 miles on the SEL, and limited trims with the larger 64.8 kilowatt-hour battery, which is plenty for daily driving. Think of it this way. The average American drives about 37 miles a day. So a single charge gives you basically a week of normal life. Starting price for the base SE is around $32,875. So one important note here, Hyundai announced there will not be a 2026 Kona Electric, so the 2025 is the last of this generation. So if you want the affordable Hyundai EV, this is the window. Once these are gone, they are gone. So this is the one almost nobody is talking about because Hyundai just discontinued the regular Ioniq 6 and replaced it with a high-performance Ioniq 6 N for the 2026 year. So that means the 2025 Ioniq 6 is sitting on dealer lots, and the prices have dropped accordingly. Here is what makes it special. The Ioniq 6 is the most efficient EV in its class, full stop. So that streamliner body, with its low drag coefficient, is the EV equivalent of a Tour de France cyclist tucked into the wind. It delivers up to 342 miles of EPA range on the SE long-range rear-wheel drive trim. And the 800-volt architecture means it adds about 200 miles of range in 18 minutes at a high-speed charger. So you stop for a coffee. By the time you finish your latte, the car is ready for another 200 miles. Now, you do need to verify that any 2025 Ioniq 6 has had the ICCU recall completed. So this is non-negotiable. With that done, what you are getting is one of the most refined sedans Hyundai has ever built at clearance pricing that only happens when a model is about to disappear. So now we get to the one that wins almost every comparison test in its segment. The Ioniq 5, specifically the 2025 and 2026 versions, which have been rebuilt around the lessons of the early cars. Here's what changed. The current Ioniq 5 is now built right here in the US at Hyundai's massive new plant in Bryan County, Georgia. So instead of crossing an ocean, your car was assembled a few states away, and it comes with the native NACS charging port, which means it plugs straight into Tesla superchargers. No clunky adapter required. So that is like a phone going from a proprietary cable to USB-C. Suddenly, the whole world of chargers opens up. EPA range climbs to 318 miles on the long-range rear-wheel drive trim, with the all-wheel drive version landing around 290. And the ICCU issue that hurt the earlier cars has been addressed at the factory level. So build quality on these new ones is genuinely different from the 2022 through 2024 cars. Starting price is right around $35,000 for the standard range. So for that money, with that range, with that charging speed, with Hyundai's full warranty backing, the current Ioniq 5 is genuinely one of the best EV values on sale today. So this is the one. The 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 9 is the brand new flagship of the lineup, and it represents everything Hyundai has learned from the Ioniq 5 and the Ioniq 6 poured into one massive 3-row electric SUV. Here's what makes it the best. Every single version of the Ioniq 9, even the base rear-wheel drive, gets more than 300 miles of EPA range. So the lineup runs from 311 miles on the higher performance dual motor versions, up to 335 miles on the long-range rear-wheel drive. So compare that to the closely related Kia EV9, where you can only get above 300 miles in one specific configuration. The Ioniq 9 gives you that range no matter which one you pick. It is like ordering off a menu where every dish is the chef's special. It uses the same 800-volt architecture, so a 10 to 80% charge takes about 24 minutes on a high-speed charger. Inside, it competes directly with luxury 3-row EVs that cost a lot more, but it starts at $58,955 for the base S trim. So that is genuinely tens of thousands less than the rivals. You get 3 rows that actually fit adults in the back, Hyundai's refined highway driving assist, and the same 10-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty that backs every other Hyundai EV. So for the family buyer who actually wants real electric range, real space, and proven warranty backing, the Ioniq 9 is the EV they should be looking at. So those are the 3 worst and the 4 best Hyundai EVs you can own right now. The early Ioniq Electric, the Fire Risk Kona, and the unfixed iCCU Ioniq 5 sit at the bottom, where the recall data puts them. And the 2025 Kona, the Ioniq 6, the current Ioniq 5, and the brand new Ioniq 9 sit at the top because Hyundai has genuinely learned from every mistake the bottom 3 taught them. So if this helped you avoid a 5-figure mistake on your next EV purchase, hit subscribe. I will see you in the next one.